Sunday here in the Truth Serum. Joey the Truth Wagner with you. A lot of great games going on here in the early window as all of these NFL teams are making their last chance gasps of should their team add at the trade deadline or sell at the trade deadline. Make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We will be with you for all of the various post-game press conferences here this afternoon. We'll start with the best game of them all, and that is down in Buffalo. As Tua led Miami to a game-tying touchdown drive in the final 2 minutes. Josh Allen in Buffalo with the football right now, seeing if they are able to win late against the Dolphins. That game is tied at 27 with 35 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. That game might go to overtime. We will see, but we'll definitely make sure you hear from Josh Allen from the podium. Also going on in Atlanta, early fourth quarter, Dak Prescott had to leave the game with a hamstring injury. He was rolled out the rest of the way. Cooper Rush coming in at quarterback for Dallas. And he just got Dallas a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 1:27 left on the clock of that game. Dallas within 6, trying to pull off a miracle against the Falcons. Vegas and Cincinnati. It is a massive day for Joe Burrow. 5 passing touchdowns for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals going to get their 4th win of the year to get to 4-5 in the AFC North. Also currently going on right now, Chargers at the Browns. That game in Cleveland. Another great game for Justin Herbert. 282 yards through the air. 2 touchdowns. 2 rushing scores for J.K. Dobbins. And Jameis Winston, trick or treat. Last week for Cleveland, he was a treat. Today, trick. 3 interceptions in Jameis. Is back to being Jameis. Turnover machine. Right now at the very end in Tennessee, the Patriots and the Titans. Drake May in the final seconds has New England down at the 5-yard line, down by a touchdown. With 8 seconds to go, he is trying to lead New England to a potential tie and maybe a victory. But we'll see how that one ends. Mason Rudolph, a very clean game at quarterback for Tennessee, a couple of touchdown throws. Close one going on in Carolina. Bryce Young. And we are talking about that Bryce Young. Just gave Carolina the lead over the Saints. That game about 2 minutes to go. 23-22, Carolina on top. Will Bryce Young be able to finish that comeback victory for Carolina? Everybody, there's a lot of other great games going on this afternoon in the 4 p.m. window. Caleb Williams takes on Kyler Murray. You have the Rams and the Seahawks, as well as America's Game of the Week. Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers. Those teams that combine 12-3. And by the way, everybody, Tyler Bass of Buffalo just made a 61-yard field goal. Buffalo leads in the final seconds of that one. 5 seconds to go over the Dolphins. So it looks like Josh Allen and the Bills again over Miami. Going to pull it off in the end. But we'll be with you for all of these post-game press conferences. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And we'll be with you again here at the conclusion of the 4 p.m. window games on this Sunday, Week 9 of the National Football League.